Sup y'all, it's your boy 317 Casper, Naptown represent. In this one we got another scary ghost video. 13 scary ghost videos you've never seen by Sir Spooks. The original video will be down in the description below. Hopefully this one's a good one. I have not seen it before. So let's crack a cold one and get into this.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 13 ghost videos you most likely haven't seen before. If you've seen some of these, then I apologize. I at least tried my very best to find some of the more unknown ghost videos out there. I think you're going to be very impressed by some of these. So, let's begin. This video was recorded by a boy who for some reason recorded inside a room while whistling. As he pans the camera around, a figure is seen standing on the other side of the room. As he pans back, the figure is gone.
What's that door? Charlie, I swear to
That's pretty crazy. Like, there was definitely something there as he panned over, and it looked like it matched the same quality as the video. Didn't look like that was edited in at all. And then he came back over and it's gone. And then his reaction, it's right away. I feel like this one's pretty real.
There was somebody standing there 2 seconds ago. I'm serious. Here.
While some do believe this to be genuine, it does seem weird that he would randomly record a video conveniently whistling and then immediately capture a ghost on video. One way this could possibly be a cheat with an old phone is to pause the recording while panning, then pressing play in a new clip while panning at the same spot. In the first clip,
I mean, after that, yeah, somebody could have just stood there for a quick second. He could have just filmed it moving again. Paused it and done that, because after his reaction, it did feel a little fake.
you would have the figure standing at the wall and then make it go away in the second clip. It's a very simple effect that he possibly did along with a friend of his. Others are not convinced that this is a fake, arguing that they could see no edits and that no human could get away so.
I mean, I guess this is a situation that only he will know. But I want to say this one's real. I want to, but I'm not 100% sure.
Fast without making a sound. Another reason why it could be real is that you can hear music playing in the background. And if you were to pause the video and press play a few seconds later, it would be highly noticeable in the audio.
Like I said, I didn't notice no edits in it at all.
The music continues with no cuts, as if no editing was done.
Something was there for sure.
This video allegedly shows a poltergeist levitation caught on tape in a kitchen. A man is recording the kitchen, probably expecting something to happen, as this place was known to be haunted, when a pan is somehow lifted up in the air.
You know what?
Go.
I'm gone. Gone. Nope.
Could be achieved with the help of string, which some point out they can definitely see. It is very hard to see the string though. That's not to say it isn't there. Another thing to notice is the weird placement of the camera. Why would he point the camera so far away from a levitating pan? Didn't he notice the pan at first? Or was it all planned out to better achieve the desired effect? When the pan hits the sink after levitating is also very peculiar. Why does the audio suddenly just stop like that?
Yo, like no BS. I've had some activity at my house, and I don't know if you guys heard that, but it sounded like another thump. I watched one of my older videos, scary videos that will keep you up, and within the first minute, I heard something and I reacted to it, but I went back to go listen to it and I definitely heard something on the video, so I hope that picked that up as well.
It almost sounds like a sound effect inserted while editing.
And I do have a cat, but she's outside right now, so there's nobody in my house. And on this one, people say they see a string. I don't see a string, but I also think it's very convenient that he was just recording and this happens.
The far majority does, however, believe this to be authentic. Located in San Bernardino, this video, uploaded in 2007, simply shows objects being moved aggressively by what is believed to be a poltergeist. The objects moved are chairs, a table, and a poker set. Apparently, the people behind the video had been playing with the Ouija board prior to filming this video.
Yo, that is way too much going on for a string. That would take multiple people and a lot of planning. And they say that they were just playing with the Ouija board. You get what you ask for, man.
As with most videos falling under the paranormal subject, it has sparked a debate in the comment section, some screaming fake, others having their own arguments as to why it's real. The usual argument that it's fake is that string could have been used to achieve the effect. According to one source, a paranormal investigator by the name of Stephen Wagner asked the original filmer of the video, going by the name Bayer, for more details. He responded with, quote, "It was at a friend's house who claims that she sees things, like a sixth sense. It happened the night before July 4th, when we were playing with the Ouija board. I wasn't playing it though, hell no." End quote. So the people behind it stand by their claim of this clip being authentic.
It looked pretty real to me.
The backstory of this clip is a bit vague. While some sources say this shows a man mourning over his friend's unfortunate passing, others say it is filmed by some friends trying to capture ghostly evidence on film. Although it could also be both. Apparently, while trying to capture any evidence on camera, the cameraman was asked to leave the place while his friend was staying at a grave. After 45 minutes, something strange happened. It appeared that a ghost reaches out for the man and touches him.
Wow. That's crazy. It's like it's that spirit. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. It looks like a transparent person, like an outline. It doesn't look like a full-on person like he does. He looks like a solid thing. Yeah, but you could definitely tell something was there. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. And it reached out and touched him. Like, how do you explain that? Just goes to show you everything paranormal ain't bad.
The man does seem to
We all have a spirit.
be in emotional pain, so perhaps it is his friend's grave. that he's visiting. If it was evidence they were trying to find, they certainly got it. That's to say, if it isn't a hoax.
But now that I think about it, why would you record yourself mourning? You wouldn't want to record yourself. But I will say that that guy really did look like he was mourning. He felt whatever. He didn't look like he was acting. For sure. Okay, so this is with the Sir Spooks editing it. See, dude, there's something there, but it's not a human. You can see the human, the outline, and his hairline, and his eyes and shit. Like, that's with the background, but it's moving. I feel like that last one was pretty real.
James Annesley, who previously sent me a video of a strange growl he and his uncle heard at night, has sent me yet another video. This time they went inside a house that was in the middle of construction because they were curious. There were many houses in construction around the area, but they felt attracted to this particular house. Therefore, they decided to check it out. James recorded the entire thing with the full video being 10 minutes long. They caught a few strange things on accident. James says he felt something hit his shoe, only to realize later that something was thrown next to him.
No, don't go up there. I just have a feeling not to go up there. No, don't go up there. I just have a feeling not to go up there.
Later, when his uncle goes up the stairs, another strange sound can be heard from somewhere in the house, which they didn't hear at the time of recording. Take a look.
I haven't seen dust this entire video, and I saw two things just fly the opposite direction. Orbs, bro. I haven't seen dust this entire damn time in here. Orbs, bro. I haven't seen orbs, bro.
That's crazy. I do see the orbs. And if it's under construction, then there's probably some dust in there. But that's crazy because I plan to do the same type of stuff with my uncle. So that's a little intimidating.
I'm not entirely sure what any of this was, but I wanted to show it here since I'm the only one the clip has been sent to. That way it's at least out there open to analysis.
I mean, if that's really all it was some orbs, I mean, they could be easily dismissed. I was never too amazed by orbs, but then again, I've never captured my own, so...
The St. Augustine Lighthouse is known to have many ghost stories surrounding it. The numerous ghost stories and supernatural legends has led to a number of Dark of the Moon ghost tours and ghost-themed private events. The lighthouse has been featured in Ghost Hunters as well as the program My Ghost Story. Tour guides report being touched or grabbed by ghosts while showing visitors around. Apparently, a ghostly keeper, Joseph Andrew, who fell down while painting the original tower in 1859, is still watching over its harbor. Furthermore, 2 children drowned after the supply cart that ran back and forth between the lighthouse and the ocean toppled over into the water. According to lighthouse workers, these 2 children haunt the lighthouse to this day. This video allegedly shows the apparition of the former lighthouse keeper walking. More specifically, a shadowy figure can be seen walking through a doorframe, then continuing toward another doorframe and then vanishing again.
Wow. It's like floating too. Dude. If that's not evidence for ghosts, man, I don't know what is. I feel like that's 110% real. You can't do no shadow like that. All the way up and moving like that. Going through walls. Nah. If you can explain that one to me, I would like to know. And I guess this is a good example to tell you what I've been seeing. Like if it matches the same graininess of the video, it doesn't look edited in at all. This looks 100% real to me.
I do believe this could be achieved with some sort of visual effects, but whether they were able to achieve such an effect when this was originally filmed is unknown. While I do have some knowledge in editing, I'm not quite sure which technique they would use to pull this off, but I'm sure it's possible. For now,
I see what he was saying with the like editing, and they could just do like shading. But I mean, if you saw it right there, even in the slow motion and with this filter on, it's like matching the same graininess of the video. Like it's going in with the pixels. If they edited something in like that, it'd be like the same clearness all the way throughout. I still feel like this one's real.
though, many people are absolutely sure they've had paranormal experiences at this lighthouse.
And it has the backstory to go with it.
And this tape may be proof of the ghostly stories being real.
Yep.
In this mysterious video, a little girl allegedly talks to a ghost. When her brother walks out of the room, she turns toward the other side of the table she's sitting at and exclaims, "That's Billy's dinner." And immediately afterwards, an object on the table moves. Something I didn't even notice the first time I watched the video. Take a look.
That's Billy's dinner.
Wow. Yeah, I did see
That's
something
Billy's
there.
dinner.
Well, I guess that's what it is.
That's
Something.
Billy's dinner. That's Billy's dinner.
Wow.
Was this somehow staged, or was it actual paranormal?
This one could have very easily been faked, but I still feel like it's real, even though it could be faked. Because, like, I don't know. I guess he could have talked to her and told her to say that, but I don't know. Like with her saying no, that's Billy's food, and then something moves like he's gonna take its plate. I mean that's. And kids are known to have a heightened sense for the paranormal. And I've actually seen this before, but I still think it's real.
Activity caught on camera. The uploader of the video says he filmed it on his iPhone 4 and uploaded it straight from the phone that same night.
Alright. Now that I think about it, why would he be recording? It's like he knew something was gonna happen. Like you wouldn't just film yourself eating, especially on your phone. You'd probably be on your phone looking at something. That's a little sketchy, and it could be faked. Now I'm 50-50 on it.
If it was acting, then she did quite well in my opinion. However,
Exactly.
many people remain skeptical, although a majority were freaking out about the object moving while she was talking to a quote, imaginary friend. What do you guys think? This is also a video recorded by a member of our community. It was sent to me by Michael and his uncle, who were exploring an old cemetery dating back as far as the 1700s.
Everybody be going ghost hunting with their uncle, huh?
During the time they were there, they did an EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, and caught what they believe was a voice replying to them. The voice or sound can be heard very faintly when he asked the spirit what had happened to it. In the video sent to me, it's quite hard to hear if it's a voice, but I was also sent the audio file of the EVP recorded from a phone. Firstly, let's take a look at the video.
Okay, live again to go talk to Gish. Let's go sit here by this. Wait, this ain't the spooky tree. There are a lot of graves.
Now, we're recording now.
Okay, so we're here in the graveyard in front of Adam Pence, and probably no relation to Trump Pence or anything like that. Looks like he died in 1885. Not exactly the oldest one we've found.
One thing real quick. I know one thing for sure. It's very disrespectful to walk on a grave. So, whatever I don't know. I'm going to leave that be, but I feel like it's disrespectful to walk on a grave.
We got the voice recorder here. See if we can catch us some ghosts. You never know. There might be something underneath. We talked last time to Jane, another grave hunter.
Films that though.
Somewhere around here, because that's right when I caught that spear. Like as soon as we talked about it, and then we suddenly started smelling like the burning. We then suddenly saw that. So we're gonna talk to Adam this time. Yeah, not to dismay.
Ask him something and then shut the hell up.
Yeah, shut it. So Adam, how'd you die? Was it murder? Or was it prison stuff?
I honestly feel like these guys are pretty disrespectful. I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be asking different kind of questions.
I don't mean to insult, but you never know. Or was it prison stuff? Prison stuff.
Now
really
let's take a
quiet.
listen to the EVP and listen very carefully. I'll also increase the audio level for this one.
Or was it prison stuff? Prison stuff.
Racist?
What do you guys think this is? Could it be the voice of a spirit still haunting the cemetery or something else entirely? In my opinion, it's a good piece of evidence, and I just want to say thank you to Michael for sending this to me. And of course a thanks to anyone who sends me their own evidence. It's always an honor to, once in a while, get the exclusive clips.
I feel like that one's pretty real, and I think he said racist. That's crazy. I'd like to know what area that's from. Although, I think the guys were very disrespectful in that video.
YouTuber Haunted in PA claimed that she captured paranormal evidence, or more specifically a ghost on camera in her bedroom. The video was uploaded in 2013 and shows what she believes is an orb forming into the spirit of a woman wearing a dress. The ghost then flies up into the ceiling, comes down again a little bit, before flying up again and disappearing. Take a look.
This is probably the most real orb video I've seen. Just like the way that it happens, and like I said, it matches the graininess of the camera. It's like something's there, but it's not solid. Also, just something weird to point out is the cross is not straight up and down. It's crooked.
It's hard to tell what this could be exactly, and I'm not quite sure what the logical explanation could be. Something I'm sure many people probably have an answer for. But nevertheless, many people within the paranormal community thought this was an amazing catch. Personally, I have no good explanation for what this video shows.
Exactly.
Haunted in PA also has a couple other videos on her channel of strange ghosts caught in her house, so go check them out if this made you interested.
I feel like that was a pretty real horror video.
I watched this awesome paranormal investigation by my friend here on YouTube, Michael Scott, when he originally uploaded this series to his YouTube channel. In it, he investigates the Sally house, which is said to be one of the most haunted houses in the US. And he investigates along with fellow paranormal YouTuber Kyla Rebecca, who also uploaded her point of view onto her channel. And they were joined by their partners and friends. Michael manages to capture some compelling evidence throughout their stay. As he does a live stream on his phone, a light turns off by itself behind him.
Out into this hallway, and I was talking in my live stream, and this light here went out by itself. The other light here stayed on, but this one went out. And at first I thought, okay, well, maybe it was just the light bulb like blew or whatever. I got a little freaked out, so I went downstairs, I grabbed Amanda, we came into Sally's room here, and we were playing with the blocks on the floor. We got up, we walked out of this room, and we walked out, the light was back on. It just turned back on by itself. It was so weird. And I caught it on my Instagram live. I just took a screen recording of it. So I'm gonna play it for you now so that you guys can see it. You know, it's just so cool to be at this location. Did you see it? Did a light just go out?
Did a light just go out? Did a light just go out? Did a light just go out?
Furthermore, a flashlight used by Kyla's boyfriend Mark starts strobing, something it is not supposed to do. The footage is shown to Michael and freaks them all out.
I freaked myself out a little bit because I pushed the button on the flashlight and didn't realize it was going to start like strobing.
Oh.
Is this the same people? If not, I don't think it is, because that dude don't look the same. I think that last video was very over dramatized. It very well could be just a light going out. But that it came back on that on its own, that's a little weird.
It's not supposed to strobe. It gets dimmer.
Were you recording it?
Yes. Are you serious?
Yeah.
It strobed?
It just gets, it goes one dimmer and then goes off.
Were you in the kitchen?
I backed up and like I went like this, and it goes flip 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 flip, and it starts flashing. I'm like, son of a bitch! Like
That's not supposed
I've
to.
never heard of a flashlight that strobes except for a strobe.
I got it on camera.
Here, like,
There's definitely weird stuff with lights going on for
little
sure.
bit of eeriness that I feel whenever I'm in the dark. I don't feel anything in here. Upstairs, in what they call
Right
the
here.
Sally room, though, that's a different story. Oh fuck me! Come on, push the button. God damn it.
It is not supposed to do that.
And like right when you
It's really strange how some of their best evidence involved lights. If this interested you, you should definitely go check out the full series on their channels.
I might have to go check that out. I don't know, that one seemed pretty real. Their reaction seemed legitimate. And ghosts are known to take power from batteries and lights. So I feel like that could have been legitimate evidence.
Links to both Michael Scott's and Kyla Rebecca's videos are of course in the description. The ghost of a woman was allegedly caught on CCTV footage in the Lincoln County Courthouse, and the footage was so creepy that it was featured in a news segment. Lonnie Reep, who worked there for more than 30 years, believes it to be a real ghost as he's heard footsteps at night, as well as unexplainable noises. While shooting the news segment, they saw the woman once again. They speculated whether it could be a reflection, but came to the conclusion that nothing in the office could create this image.
The security camera image of what appears to be a woman riding was so real to security officers, they went up to check it out. Other officers at the monitor say their jaws dropped when the officers sent into the room appeared to walk right through her. For First Sergeant Lonnie Reap, while shooting today, we saw it again in color in the middle of the screen, just over Barbara Jones' shoulder. Some doubters who saw it wouldn't go on camera but told us it's just an illusion. We entertained the thought that it could be a reflection, much like the reflection that you're seeing of me right now in that same area where we spotted the mysterious woman. We searched the office and found nothing that would create this image.
And I think that's whenever I start believing something, when we try to start disproving it, and you can't. And it's like, how do you explain it? But I guess that one you can only explain by like a smudge on the lens. Maybe the camera was dirty. But for it to look like a female figure, I don't know. But I have also seen other videos of security officers with the same kind of camera. They go out to investigate and they're walking right through it. I have seen videos like that.
The historian that was interviewed had never heard of any tragedies taking place in the courthouse,
but not that exact one, just so you know.
Which makes it all the more mysterious. Let's take another look in higher quality.
This looks like a different camera angle. No, it's the same video, just in higher quality. And that don't look like no smudge. No, that ain't no smudge. And it don't
I'm having a hard time.
It don't look edited in either. So I would have to classify this as I can't find the word. I was gonna say disprovable. It's not disprovable.
Trying to figure out what this is. I can't explain how this could even be a reflection, but perhaps it is. It certainly does look like a woman, but let me know what you guys think this is.
I found it weird that it didn't move at all though. And it's always in the same position. I found that awkward.
3 boys venture inside an abandoned house to investigate and see if they can capture anything on their camera. The place is almost completely dilapidated and has a haunting appearance. They are mostly silent, showing their fear of anything else being inside there with them. Suddenly, one of the boys says he saw someone at a window. The other boys are confused by this until the window suddenly slams shut on its own. And afterwards they of course sprint out of the house, terrified.
It's not even a fucking window.
What?
It's a fucking window.
What?
There's someone who's at the window.
Act.
Someone was at the window.
Was?
It's gone really bright now. Is the window after all?
No, it's the same.
Oh!
I didn't see nothing.
Believers say the way it was filmed plus their reactions makes it genuine and believable. Also, the fact that the camera isn't entirely focused on the window that closes makes it more believable. But whether or not it was staged or if someone was playing a prank on them is unknown, as the uploader has not come forward with any type of explanation.
I didn't really see what was going on, but like you said, judged by their reactions and them the camera not being focused on it, it did seem pretty legitimate.
This video is titled Dorm Room Ghost and was uploaded by the user 50 Saw. In the beginning, a scared man is recording his dorm room as knocking and loud sounds can be heard from somewhere near him. Then, in what is a terrifying moment to say the least, a mattress levitates and is then thrown to the ground, seemingly by itself. He turns on the light and finds no one there.
Listen how he's breathing, man. He just saw something that scared him. That's like what I'll be hearing in my house. Yo! No.
Then,
There's no explaining that. Oh my goodness. That is the realest ghost video I have seen.
a door can be seen opening and closing quickly on its own. When he opens it and turns on the light, no one can be seen. Immediately afterwards, he exits the dorm room terrified. The comment section
I'm not staying there no more. I'm gone. I'm packing my stuff and I'm gone. I'm not staying there.
is filled with people living in this school, and one person even said that he lives close to this room and has felt some very weird vibes when walking by this very specific room. A user by the name of Gina also commented 5 years ago that her daughter went to that school and that she similarly had weird experiences there. A user by the name of Brienne said that she, along with a friend, also lived there and went up to this specific room and knocked on the door. No one answered, but they could definitely see a light inside. A few minutes later, the light went out. She also mentioned that they felt very badly standing outside that door. Most people...
There's no explaining that bed the way that it moved. Like, strings couldn't do that. Like, where was the guy? Who was pulling the string? How did they maneuver it like that? That was unexplainable to me. And then the door, he opens it up, nobody's there. Come on now.
People who have seen this clip say that it's real because they doubt the mattress levitation could be faked. Nevertheless, a few people are still very skeptical of this, but it is definitely one of the more compelling clips I've seen.
Amen.
What do you guys think of this one? So,
yeah, I think this one was real. If you enjoyed the video, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. If you made it this far, you're a trooper. I'll catch you guys in the next one.